game. I mean, there's nothing more about
it's a game.
It's a game. You're going to just have as much fun. And under the Avalanche Studios mantra, pretty much it is a giant open world. I mean, you can see it goes forever.
See, we're just cruising right now.
We're just cruising. We're just free falling.
This is Rico Rodriguez, right?
This is Rico Rodriguez. He's back.
Suave mother effer. Let me just say right now.
He certainly is.
Very, very stylish dude, and he is back. You guys kind of tweaked him a little bit. He looks even better than he did in Just Cause 2, and he was already kind of a badass in Just Cause 2.
I mean, we have the power of the PlayStation 4 now. It's time to do it.
You buttering me up.
I had to do it.
So obviously, Just Cause 3, massive open world. You guys truly embraced that sort of sense of verticality, that sense of open space, using grappling hook, the parachute. Is it called a parachute? Is there a more technical name? Okay.
No,
because he has more control over it.
He did, and we actually...
This is what he's doing in the air the whole time.
He does. He's got a little movement. Everything's got a lot of physics to it, and we really wanted to push the depth of the world as well. So right now we're trying to get that storytelling within the world too. So you'll hear people standing in line in a bureaucracy because they have to do that. The military is oppressive, so you got to free the town. And when it's freed, people will walk with their heads held high again, and they'll feel so much better about it. But of course, propaganda is how you free a town. And the very first thing we're going to do in this kind of interactive video we're doing today is choose how to destroy the iconic statue
I already see the one we talked about.
There you go.
I admit, they were also, the other ones are alluring, but we're looking at Farmer's Revenge,
We're looking at Farmer's Revenge today, because why not? And this will show off two things. So both the destructibility, we've worked with Havoc to put an all-new Havoc destruction, so everything actually destroys and chips and falls apart. And we're looking at the new grapple hook, which is not only can you tether things, but you can control the strength of the tether and have multiple tethers. And you can also mod your tractor where eventually you hit this, it's like not quite enough power, add a nitrous boost to it, and here it comes.
You know what? I think we could just close up right now. Close up shop. I'm already into it. You're like, and add a nitrous booster to your tractor. So wait, but set it up as we're getting to the next part of this demo. Like, Rico is dropped in. Where is this locale? He is trying to topple another dictator, correct?
He is. He's actually coming home. So this is his mother's homeland.
Okay.
And Rico Rodriguez has been gone. He's been in San Esperito. He's been in Panau. He's got all the tools of the trade. And now he's back, and there's been a dictator where he escaped the country when the dictator took over all those years ago. And now he's back to blow his way through the country and free everybody through explosions.
So is it safe to say that this time it's personal?
This time it is somewhat personal.
It's just somewhat personal.
Well, I mean, to be honest, our game is silly. The story itself is fun, and it's cool, and Rico himself has all new animations. We're about to see the brand new feature that we have, which is the wingsuit, and this is...
You guys are killing me. I want this game now. I can't wait until December.
It is amazing. It has a feel. We spent so much time on fluidity, trying to make Rico feel. And then when you combine the wingsuit along with grappling, you can just pull yourself through the world and soar. And it takes a little time to get used to, so there is a learning curve to it. But when you get it, it is just joy. You're going to smile while you're doing it. And we wanted to make...
smiling now.
I mean, you wanted to make a game where, as we actually move through the open world, it was fun. Because the world is so big, we have to make it fun just moving through it. So that was a key part of it, is let's make sure Rico's locomotion is amazing.
Yeah.
And it also allowed us to completely stabilize the parachute. So you notice, even in parachute, he can sit up there. It's very calm, very easy. So you can aim and shoot at people.
He can get a feel for his environment.
Exactly. Yeah. And here's our next choice that we're going to do. And this is one of our port bases. So every base kind of has a different identity. There's no missions or anything to get into the base. Just go blow it up any way you want. And right here...
Just go blow it up.
Yeah. And so,
what are you choosing for us?
We can do bowling ball, hit the jump, or jet setting. But, I mean, why don't let's do jet setting.
Jet setting.
Got it. It's fun to fly a jet. So we have all new vehicles. We've redone all the vehicles from the ground up. They feel weighty. They have hinged parts. Things break apart. And, of course, anytime you exit them, for example, you can exit any vehicle straight into parachute with a backflip, of course. It will then turn into an explosive giant bullet.
Giant missile.
And the beauty of this explosion is it is the largest one we've ever done on that spherical fuel tank, but that spherical fuel tank is physicalized, so you can actually tether it, take it with you somewhere, and drop it somewhere. So we're going to look a little bit at our new vehicles.
Roland, you're blowing my mind right now. You're not even skipping a beat. I don't even have to say anything. I don't even have to talk. Wait, I do want to interject real quick. Do I have time, or is something crazy about to happen? I want to say Just Cause 2 was one of the first games where moment-to-moment gameplay felt like this huge blockbuster action film, and it was just the gameplay. It wasn't even cutscenes. Like, you guys just built those moments to feel like these huge action set pieces, and it seems like
flipping cars.
Like you
go through sunflower fields.
Oh my God!
And
beautiful.
You can actually leave a trail behind you, so you'll notice that all the military chasing them. It's actually mowing like a lawn through the vegetation, which means you can draw pictures in the vegetation, which will never cause anything to be rude on the internet ever, because the internet is a very normal place when that happens.
It's a safe place. No one ever does anything wrong. Perfect.
So we're going to do another one here. So the destruction's not just chaos objects.
Okay.
But we've actually made the bridges totally destructible too.
Jeez.
So we can do, I don't know. We haven't really looked that much at the parachute. We've been kind of going around. Maybe we should do Hydra missiles.
Hydra missiles? Okay, I'm feeling it.
Because the Hydra missile, the idea is that when you're in the parachute, you can like get anything you want, jump off. So you can just leap off of anything, go straight to wingsuit, grapple in, and then transition directly in the parachute. And then now you can sit there and our weapon designers and programmers basically were like, an RPG is cool. An RPG like a shotgun is cooler. And so the Hydra missile has this.
That's possible, but it's also a video game, and it's a game. Just Cause. Just Cause. Oh my God. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's pure visual spectacle, and the Avalanche Studios team just does such a phenomenal job making these games look beautiful, but also just running really well. They look great. They feel great. I mean, it's incredible work. Yeah, so by the way, good job.
That's good. I mean,
I'm sure it was a solo project.
It was solo. It was just me. It was all me. No, the developers I get to work with every day is amazing.
It's incredible, man.
I mean, some of the guys who have come on board, because as we built up a new team to build Just Cause 3, one of the core aspects was you need to love JC2. That's a requirement to have a job here. So all over the industry, people who loved it, because it's a gamer's game, came together and everyone was like, yeah, you want to make Just Cause 3? And the easy answer on that one is yes. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to make. And it meant that the guys who came over to make vehicles were amazing at making vehicles. They were making things at Criterion, like Burnout or Need for Speed. And these guys came in and were like, yeah, I'm going to bring that knowledge into Just Cause. The guys who are working even on FIFA and the animation systems on that were like, yeah, I have ideas on what we can do to do awesome animations, so that Rico has over 2,500 animations just so he can walk around the world to be seamless. Right there you saw stunting is no longer fixed position. You can just walk around on any moving vehicle. So wing walk, fire RPGs, anything that you can do in the world, you can do it in every possible area of the world.
So it's like Just Cause 3 truly is kind of a combining of all these different talents across the industry, all these people that come together and just make this outrageous, this huge, spectacular action game. And
we wanted to make a game where we would all love to play it, and the devs working on it are incredible. And so
I was expecting to be like, yeah, it's not actually very fun.
No,
all this work.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, we have another choice.
So the last choice, we're going to look at one more base, and this base is super vertical. It's a communications array, so we can get inside the base and blow the crap out of it, and we want to show you what it's like to actually stay in the air, stay in parachute, stay in wingsuit. And why don't we look at parachute?
Okay.
Because we've been looking a lot at parachute today, and that's one of the mods for the grenades that actually will target a person. So our upgrade system's not upgrades. We all love the modding community, so our upgrade system's actually like mods. So once you unlock them, you can actually keep turning them on and off and find your play style. So you're like, oh, I want to upgrade this grenade so it's glass, so it'll always explode on impact. But then I want it to be enemy seeking or chaos seeking, or I want it to stick to someone, or, and then you just kind of play with it, and there are like all these options to just turn it on and off. Like we have nitrous. So nitrous will be unlocked for a vehicle, but every vehicle that you collect in the world, so you free a town, it allows you to collect vehicles. Then you can rebel drop that vehicle, and then it'll have whatever mods that you have unlocked on that vehicle. So you want our Knight Rider inspired turbo jump on a tractor and have nitrous. I mean, we have competitions for drifting the tractor in sunflower fields, and it's hilarious because you could do that for hours and enjoy yourself. And that's that's the joy of Just Cause.
And that's amazing also because with upgrades, sometimes, and on rare occasion, you'll get a game where the upgrade system is cool, but you upgrade your gun and you're like, actually, I kind of liked how it felt before.
Yeah.
Like it's just a different thing, and you're like, okay, well, I'll learn the new one. But you guys want to be able to mix and match.
I mean, we had so much fun making the game. Why not put those tools for the players to mess with it?
And I love how we're just casually talking, and there's all these explosions. This helicopter is like gunning down the platform. We're like, so tell me more about the mods.
I mean, this base is huge. I want to show a little bit of the scale that we were playing with, and it's a scale. It's destruction. It was one of our core pillars playing with. There's a new wheeled hang, so you actually hang upside down when you're hanging from a helicopter, and you can use all your weapons. And there it is.
Just Cause 3.
Just Cause 3.
Roland, I don't think it's possible for me to get any more excited about Just Cause 3. I'm freaking out a little bit. December 1st, it's coming to PS4. I'm so happy for you guys. That was an amazing demo. So good job. Please pass along my congratulations to the team.
I will.
So thank you for being here.
PlayStation.
Peggy 18. Square Enix presents an Avalanche Studios production. Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3 is a huge open-world game with over 400 square miles of complete freedom from sky to seabed. With a large arsenal of weaponry, gadgets, and vehicles, prepare to unleash chaos in the most creative and explosive ways you can imagine. Rico Rodriguez returns to his mother's homeland, the beautiful Mediterranean island of Medici, to liberate it from the brutal dictatorship of General Di Ravello. Obsessed with power, Di Ravello rules Medici with an iron grip, suppressing his citizens, building huge military structures, and leading a strong defense force. But why does this island republic need such a large military? Di Ravello has his eyes on much bigger things than just Medici. He sees global domination as his ultimate conquest. Rico, driven by the desire to return Medici to its once beautiful and peaceful past, goes about bringing down Di Ravello's armies and military bases by any means possible. Rico's tools of the trade include an updated grapple hook, which can be used anywhere in the world, to scale great heights, as a weapon, or for moments of awesome stunt action. Now players can deploy multiple grapple tethers, enabling Rico to chain together incredible moments of chaos and destruction. Combined with a new manual retract function, the grapple becomes even more powerful and versatile. Slingshot vehicles into checkpoints, attach soldiers to exploding fuel tanks, smash helicopters into the ground. You can also hook onto objects and tear them apart, and even construct wrecking balls. The possibilities are endless. The parachute is now a far more stable platform for combat, helping Rico strike his enemies with great precision, using one- or two-handed weapons. This allows the combination between the grapple and parachute to be a highly effective combat force, something that no other game can do. On top of this, there's the all-new wingsuit, which allows for total freedom of the skies and completes Rico's aerial abilities. Rico also carries a gun rack of machine guns, rifles, handguns, grenades, rocket launchers, and unlimited C4, creating spectacular kills and awesome explosions. Medici is filled with over 80 land, sea, and air vehicles, from sports cars to jet planes, via monster trucks and tractors, each one modeled in incredible detail. Vehicles are a complex set of hinged parts, crumple zones, and explosive fuel tanks. Buildings, bases, and gas stations all blow up in unique physics-based chains of destruction for amazing moments of unpredictable chaos. All this comes together in Just Cause 3's incredible missions, where you tear down the General's bases of power, liberate towns in the open world, and gain access to new vehicles, weapons, and rebel facilities as you progress.
D. Ravello knows where you are, and he's sending a big old army to kill you.
Additionally, the world is packed...